According to studies, in the Department of Food Science and Technology at Cornell University in New York, 1 cup of cocoa has twice the antioxidant activity of a glass of red wine, 3 times that of a cup of green tea, and 5 times that of a cup of black tea. It can also absorb 28 times more free radicals than berries. The Aztecs and Mayans used to cultivate the cocoa plant, which they called the food of the gods, and only the wealthiest had access to it. Cocoa was considered an aphrodisiac ingredient, and we now know from studies that it drastically reduces oxidative stress, blood pressure, and atherosclerosis. I discovered cocoa at a very young age, when my mother prepared it as a hot beverage for my brother and me to drink when we religiously fasted. My grandmother always told us that cocoa could provide us with all the vitamins and nutrients our bodies needed during fasting. Cocoa powder is made by crushing cocoa beans. It is now famous for its role in producing our favorite chocolate and cocoa drinks, and modern research has revealed that cocoa contains excellent ingredients that benefit our diet and health. So, discover the 12 powerful cocoa benefits for brain function and overall health, how many calories cocoa contains, how it relaxes and improves memory, prevents heart disease, helps in dealing with anxiety, depression and Alzheimer's disease, if it has side effects, and how you can prepare hot cocoa drinks. If you are watching a video on your healthy zone for the first time, subscribe and press the bell to avoid missing the following ones. Number 1, contains a multitude of vitamins and minerals. Cocoa is a nutritional treasure because it contains essential vitamins and minerals, and high amounts of antioxidants. 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder is 15 grams, 100 grams contain 227 calories, and the following vital vitamins and crucial nutrients. 8 grams of saturated fat, 58 grams of carbohydrates, 33 grams of fiber, 20 grams of proteins, 230 milligrams of caffeine, calcium, iron, vitamins D, E, B1, B2, B6 and B12, phosphorus, zinc, and 499 milligrams of magnesium. Number 2, absorbs free radicals. Free radicals are natural compounds for our bodies, necessary for our lives, and essential for our immune system. In normal quantities, they protect us from viruses, parasites and germs. However, they are directed against our cells when produced in high quantities, and they cause significant damage, while accelerating aging and serious diseases, such as autoimmune and cancer. But cocoa can absorb 28 times more free radicals than berries, and it can also repair the damage to our cells, improving harmful effects on our bodies. Number 3, cocoa and dark chocolate help in weight and fat loss. Consuming cocoa or dark chocolate can help you control your weight, reduce your appetite by regulating energy use, reduce hunger and high energy, and increase fat oxidation and satiety. At the same time, cocoa helps reduce inflammation that prevents us from losing or maintaining weight, and one study found that people who consumed chocolate more often had a lower body mass index than those who did not. But the positive results apply when we prefer chocolate that contains over 75 to 80% cocoa, and not when we choose white or milk chocolate. Number 4, cocoa and dark chocolate have antibacterial properties for the skin and teeth. Many studies have found the protective benefits of cocoa and dark chocolate in improving dental cavities and fighting gum diseases. Cocoa contains many anti-inflammatories, antibacterial and immunostimulatory compounds that contribute to oral health, and its extract can significantly reduce bacteria in dental cavities. In addition, despite what articles have been written from time to time, pure cocoa chocolates do not cause acne, and the polyphenol in cocoa can provide significant health benefits to our skin. Number 5, it can lower high blood pressure. The flavonols in cocoa improve nitric oxide blood levels, enhancing the function of blood vessels, and in this way they lower blood pressure, or return it to normal levels. Number 6, cocoa and dark chocolate reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke. The flavonoids in cocoa improve nitric oxide levels in the blood, and they relax and dilate the arteries and blood vessels, improving blood flow. Studies have found that cocoa lowers bad LDL cholesterol and blood sugar, thus it reduces inflammation in the body, while having blood-thinning effects like our well-known aspirin. But before we further explore the following cocoa benefits for brain and overall health, and if you're finding this video helpful, click the like button because that helps this video show up for more people on YouTube, and you can help them with this information. So make sure you click like if you like this video. Number 7. Improves mood and reduces stress. Theobromine and caffeine in cocoa help stimulate the central nervous system, and it can thus create alertness and readiness, while raising our mood to new heights. Cocoa's help in reducing stress and mental fatigue is very impressive, because tryptophan calms the muscles by relaxing the whole body, while stimulating mental clarity. It is a crucial cocoa ingredient that helps memory, especially in older ages. Number 8. Stimulates memory and acts against Alzheimer's disease. Several studies have shown that the polyphenol contained in cocoa can reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases and improve brain function. According to a new study, a cup of cocoa the night before bed may be ideal for protecting our minds until old age, and it is also vital its help in protecting against neurodegenerative diseases, such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Number 9. Cocoa improves the symptoms of depression. Besides its positive effect on age-related mental degeneration, the impact of cocoa on the brain can also improve depression symptoms. Researchers conducted a study on cocoa and dark chocolate consumption in pregnant women with high stress levels. The study showed that more frequent cocoa intake was associated with reduced blood pressure and improved mood in babies and mothers. Number 10. It helps reduce type 2 diabetes. Many studies showed that cocoa flavonols could slow down the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates in the gut. This would simultaneously improve insulin secretion and stimulate blood sugar uptake. Higher flavonol intake, such as those found in cocoa powder, may lead to a lower risk of type 2 diabetes. Flavonols can also help prevent diabetes and improve blood sugar control. Number 11. Cocoa helps prevent cancer. According to essential studies on cocoa's components, its antioxidant properties can protect body cells from damage, fight inflammation, and inhibit the growth or spread of cancer cells. A study showed that the flavonoids and antioxidants in dark chocolate effectively reduced the growth and spread of colon cancer cells. Number 12. Cocoa helps with persistent cough and asthma. Theobromine, a substance contained in cocoa, is effective against persistent cough. It can stop the action of the pneumogastric nerve, responsible for coughing. In addition, studies show that cocoa can be beneficial for people with asthma, and this effect may happen because cocoa contains anti-asthmatic compounds, such as theophylline and theobromine. Theophylline even helps the lungs to dilate, relax the airways and reduce inflammation. But how can you make a drink to get all the benefits of cocoa? Boil up to a cup of water, and add 1 to 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Stir well, and once it swells, take it off the heat and drink. I never add sugar, but you can add a little brown sugar, stevia or honey, if you cannot drink it plain. What to be careful with cocoa? Cocoa is considered a safe food and drink for most people, but its caffeine in high quantities can cause nervousness, increased urination, and insomnia. Also, those who have planned to undergo surgery should avoid cocoa or dark chocolate, because caffeine can slow down the absorption of certain drugs by the body. If you have any health problems or take any medication, consult your doctor before drinking cocoa. Cocoa is an essential ingredient in modern cuisine, and its health benefits are endless. However, use good quality or organic cocoa powder, and prefer dark chocolate containing over 75% cocoa to get its best benefits. So, did you know about all these exceptional properties and benefits of cocoa and dark chocolate mentioned above? Have you ever tried to drink cocoa to improve your diet and health significantly? I'd love to read how cocoa has made a difference for you, so share your experiences in the comments below. Also, if you want to learn the 11 top foods for brain health, which can help you maximize your cognitive strength, memory and concentration, watch the video on the left. I wish you all the best, and until next time, stay healthy and keep exploring the wonders of nature's remedies.